take you through stretches of the upper back, the shoulders, and the neck for prevention of tension headaches and migraine. You will need either 2 blocks or 2 evenly stacked books. Kia ora and welcome to Asana with Jess, introducing the newest member of our family, Bear. Starting with some neck stretches, placing the hands out at your sides and tilting your head to the right, feeling a stretch along the left neck. Really drawing that left hand towards the mat, pulling that shoulder away from the ear. And coming back to center, and this time tilting your head to the left, really drawing that right hand towards the ground, pulling that shoulder away from the ear, feeling the stretch along the right side of the neck. And returning the head to center, intertwining your fingers behind your neck and gently pulling your head forward, tucking the chin into the chest, feeling that stretch along the back of the neck. Returning your head to center, and this time taking your hands intertwined in front of your face, gently drawing your head up, looking towards the ceiling, this time feeling the stretch along the front of your neck. And gently lowering the head to center. Now for a shoulder stretch, intertwining the hands behind your back and pulling your shoulder blades together, feeling a gentle stretch across the chest, gazing up towards the ceiling. And releasing from this pose, making your way onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. You can use 2 blocks here or a couple of stacks of books like I am. Coming down onto your elbows, ready for our extended puppy dog pose. Drawing the head towards the mat, just resting your forehead, and bringing your hands into a prayer position behind your head, feeling this release in the shoulders and the upper back. You may also feel this in your triceps. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. With every exhale, sinking that chest a little bit more towards the mat, keeping your knees in line with your hips and your forehead pressed on the mat. Or if it is within your practice, you can bring your chin to the mat. One more breath here. Slowly begin to lift your chest up, coming onto your hands and moving the books or yoga blocks to the side. Pressing your hips towards your heels and your arms out in front of you. resting the forehead on the mat for child's pose. And bringing your hands to your heels, holding on tight, roll onto the crown of your head, lifting your hips into the sky for our rabbit pose. Feeling a release between the shoulder blades. And release your hips to the mat. Make your way up into the tabletop position and flowing through some cat and cow. Dipping the spine, looking forward and inhaling for cow. Exhaling, curving the spine and tucking the chin into the chest for cat. Inhale, looking forward for cow. Exhale, arching the back, looking down for cat. Moving through this motion in your own time. Syncing your movement with your breath, prana. You can introduce a little bit more movement into the body, maybe moving the hips from side to side or bending at the elbows. Incorporating whatever movement feels good for you. And coming back to a neutral spine, tucking the toes under, inhaling, and on the exhale lifting the knees off the mat, engaging the core. And when you're ready, pushing the hips to the sky, untucking those toes for downward dog. Remembering you can bend at the knees if this is easier for you. Begin to pedal the feet out, bending one knee at a time, warming up the hamstrings and the calf muscles. And pressing those heels into the mat. Spreading your weight evenly across your hands and your fingertips. And looking towards the top of the mat, take 4 to 6 small steps towards your hands, coming into a forward fold. Holding on to opposite elbows with your hands, letting the head hang loose. Take some rocks from side to side, helping to decompress the spine. And now reaching behind your knees, holding onto opposite elbows, straightening your legs, using this momentum to pull the shoulder blades apart, feeling that deep stretch in the upper back. And intertwining your hands above your head, releasing those hands in front of you, feeling a deep stretch in the shoulders. And if it is within your practice, take some rocks from side to side with your hands. Releasing the hands to the mat. Stepping back, low lunge, followed by the other foot, coming into a plank and taking your chaturanga. Releasing to the mat, untucking the toes and coming into our cobra. Elbows to the mat, gazing up. Feeling this stretch all the way down the spine and maybe across the chest as well. Moving into our fallen angel pose now, bringing the right arm out in a cactus position, making sure your elbow is at a right angle, rolling onto your right side, bending the knees and looking towards the left side, perhaps bending the left leg and bringing that left arm behind your back. You should feel this stretch in the chest, mostly focused on the right hand side and also down the right bicep. Remembering to breathe into this pose, sending oxygen to wherever you feel is tight. One more breath here. And slowly begin to lift yourself up, coming onto your chest, and this time rolling over onto the left side with the left hand in a cactus shape. Bending at the knees, using your right hand to keep you in this position, or wrapping it behind your back, remembering you can bend the right knee behind you. Embracing this deep stretch and breathing into it. Taking one more breath here. And slowly making your way back onto your chest. Rolling onto your back when you are ready. Pointing the toes, making sure the ankles are together. Resting on your elbows at a 90-degree angle. And either looking towards the ceiling, or if it is within your practice, lowering the head all the way back for our fish pose. Providing a deep neck and chest stretch. Taking one more breath here. And slowly tipping your head forward, chin towards the chest, and lowering your body into our savasana. Starting to wind down now towards the end of our class. Relaxing every inch of your body into the mat, using your breath to inhale and release further on each exhale. When you are ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and open your eyes, drawing the knees in towards the chest and rolling onto your side into our fetus pose. Making your way up into a cross-legged position and repeating the neck stretches we did earlier. Drawing your right hand towards the mat, tipping your head towards the left, stretching the right neck. Feeling how this is different to when we first started our practice today. And drawing the head to the right this time, pulling that left hand towards the mat. Feel how this is different. Perhaps you can tilt your head a little bit further. Drawing the head back to center and taking some head rolls, drawing big circles with your nose in one direction and swapping and going the other direction. Introducing mobility into the neck. Drawing your hands to Anjali Mudra Heart Center. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me, and I hope you enjoyed meeting Bear. Hopefully this class leaves you feeling released in the shoulders, upper back and neck. Sending you love and light. Namaste.